And video, please.
Hi everyone, this is Zaid Al-Jazi, QuiQ co-founder and CEO. QuiQ is a fintech peer-to-peer settlement and investments platform catering to the medical insurance industry. This will create a new streamlined financing marketplace for health claims. The current situation in the medical insurance industry is that the patient check in with the doctor verifies the patient's insurance papers and documents. By then, the doctor issues the insurance claim policy. At that stage, the doctor bulks all the invoices to the insurance company, and the insurance company takes around 45 days to process the whole documents and the claim invoice. Eventually, the doctor receives the payment in another 45 days. Basically, this is a 90 days process from issuance of the claim until the payment of the claim, which is happening by the third-party administrators whom are taking this role at the current stage for limited accounts and not on a regular basis. The problem is that this whole process of 90 days affects the SMEs, in which most of the healthcare providers, the SCPs, are considered to be SMEs. For example, the pharmacies pay upfront for the pharmaceutical factories to receive the medicines, in which this affects the cash flow capability that they have. This one shows that the pharmacies suffer the most from the cash flow gaps in Jordan, according to the Ministry of Health and the Insurance annual reports. Our solution is to create a marketplace to bridge the liquidity gap and onboard the investor, the insurance, and the healthcare provider on one platform where QC, QuiQ, is on an unbiased basis from everyone and on a specific distance from all stakeholders. This will increase the liquidity gap for the HCPs, and this will regulate the cash cycle, and it will create a financing marketplace. In addition, it will manage the claim timeline. The technology is to have a synchronized settlement framework where the investor, when receiving the early finance, will grant the claim ownership when the SCP, receive the early finance from the investor, will grant the investor the claim ownership, and by then the investor receives on behalf of the healthcare provider the due amounts from the insurance company. This one shows that the pharmacies post a claim, for example, on $10,000. The investor visits the marketplace and accepts the terms and the discount on the platform. By then, the transaction happens here, and the billing assignment of claims agreements takes place between the pharmacy, for example, and the investor. And eventually, the insurance company gets notified by day 90. I'm the CEO, as mentioned. And
I'm sorry, but your time is up. We have to stop you. Let's start our Q&A session. The judges, your turn.
Yeah, do you have MVP, or maybe you have already a traction? Hello.
Hello, sorry.
Do you have traction? Do you have revenues, or you just have MVP for today? Do you hear me?
I hear you, yes.
Do you have any traction as for today? Revenues, clients?
Traction?
Yes, revenues or clients. Or
we are at the idea stage now. We have just get finance, early finance on the idea stage, and our minimum viable product is under development. We are in the coding phase. We have just finished the design phase, and hopefully we will test or start with the pilot test in mid of October this month, maximum by end of this month. And our business identity, basically, if I may explore more, is to have that we have an approval from the Central Bank of Jordan to run our pilot project in Jordan under the sandbox test.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we have 1 minute for question.
It's really too early for VCs to evaluate the startup. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on. So last chance to ask something. Okay,